All right, happy Black Friday shopping to everybody. I hope you're shopping for things that can't be bought in the store, right? For your peace, for good health, among other things. And today marks the first time in 3 months that I had 2 consecutive days off, and I feel so good. So, for example, I went to a cafeteria. And, Washington last year had this weird law that they can no longer put plastic utensils in reach of customers. You have to ask for them. And even though here in I'm in a border town in Mexico, we might not have the laws here, but a lot of places have kind of adopted it. It was kind of, Washington, I believe, is the first locality to think about that, to go green in that regard, although I gotta put go green in big quotes because I'll get to it in a second. Now it seems great in principle, right? The real problem is people who want to grab a big handful for no reason at all, right? Just like in March of 2020, some people decided it would be a great idea to buy a lifetime supply of toilet paper that they'll never use, right? Unfortunately, in the United States, I wonder what happened to all that toilet paper. People move around so much, right? Eventually, they might have lost their home because of COVID-related evictions or foreclosure, and I would imagine a lot of that toilet paper is going to go to waste. Not to mention, people are just going to use more if they have more, right? Anyway, so they have this law, or here in Mexico, just the ideology that maybe we should put the utensils on the inside. Now, the frustrating thing is you go to a cafeteria, sometimes somebody's preparing food and I have dietary restrictions. I need them to change their gloves, wash their hands before getting it. Now, it's weird because you go up to the counter. What do you say first? Can I have a fork, please? Oh, please wash your hands. That doesn't go very well, right? You go up there and you say, could you please wash your hands because I like a fork and I have... That's a little long-winded too. So what ends up happening is I ask for a fork and see if they wash their hands. 90% of the time they don't realize they have to, and then I have to ask for another. Oh, by the way, I apologize, but especially if I'm going there with somebody. If I go by myself, I might say, oh, would you mind washing your hands because I need a fork and I have restrictions. That could go well if I'm going there by myself. But anyways, that causes me a lot of anxiety, and it's more wasteful than it has to be, right? We just need to stop being so greedy with it and having some good common sense, right? That's all there is to it, right? But after having 2 days off to myself, I actually found that wasn't so anxiety provoking as I thought, right? I just went up there, would you mind washing your hands? And just last week, things like that threw me because I was upset at having to work 6 days a week, and I'm gonna have to think hard about when I get home how I handle it. I think I'll continue to work with everybody. I'll probably dial down how I feel about work, pretend I'm going to a social club instead of going to work, right? And if I'm a few minutes late, so be it. I recorded a video this morning about that, and just kick back, right? Otherwise, the students aren't going to get the best out of me because I'm going to be tensed up to the point that I can't even ask for a fork, or maybe in the room it might be a pencil, a binder, whatever, right?